Yeah, hi, it's Monday, 14th of May 2018, 1:30. This is, I think, the third, is it, in a series of videos I want to do in response to a video I did yesterday. And I've got a lot of comments from it, and I really appreciate it. And I needed a shot in the arm. I needed some feedback. I think that's probably what happened. I needed some feedback. I haven't heard from a lot of guys for a long time. And it's good to know you're still there. And uh, yeah, I think maybe I needed. I don't know. I don't really know what happened. I'm caught up in Darren's situation where we just crash and burn occasionally. It's just like, no, I've had enough of this. I don't want to do it anymore. He does it regularly. I don't want to. I know I crashed and burned. I think when I had 76 subscribers, I just thought, no, I've had enough of this, and that was at 76. Yeah, so it's just something that happens here. It's I guess like the radio personality. They don't know whether anybody's listening. They don't know whether they're on track. They just don't know. They're in the wilderness, in the dark, if you like. This is a response to Kurt. I've answered him, Kurt 2022. I've answered him in comments, but I think this is important. He made a comment that he couldn't see any payoff for him in video dating, online cyber dating, or cyber sex or anything else like that. My response to him was, Kurt, the friendly club isn't for you. You have a job, you have 3 girlfriends, I think. You have an active social life. You're very active in the community and everything else. You're very driven. You're powered up. All right. You don't need this. All right. It's not for you. You don't. It's just not for you. Okay. It's not for a guy who wants sex either, physical sex. It's not for a lot of people. The people it's for, and a lot of you guys you may not want it yourself, but you might know guys who could use it, okay, who are in this situation. I see them here, all right. They've separated, they're drinking, they've lost their business, their job, their house, their family, everything. Often the kids don't even visit them. They're out on their own, all right, and there's just nothing to live for. So they'll just sit there and they'll stare into the middle distance. They have nothing. And and that happens in varying degrees. Some aren't as bad as that, others are worse than that. All right, some only last a year or two and they're finished dead. So look, it might be your father, it could be an uncle, it could be the neighbour, it could be some friend or something that you're aware of. And look, I don't even know where the friendly club's going, right? My last video, I told you that I've even invited one of the women that visit the channel to join up if she wants to. I thought I'll start catering for the US market as well, so in the same time zone. And I'm starting to think that the payoff is this. The deal is the women have to show an interest in the guys. They have to ask questions, no assuming. Okay, they have to ask questions. They have to look at your pics. They have to find out where you live, and their payoff is they have to ask questions, and the guys buy drinks basically at supermarket prices. All right, so the guys, it's not sex. It's not for sex. It's for, and it's not only for companionship. It's pay for interest, if you like. Yeah, show bloody interest in my life. Show an interest in me, because that's what will motivate you. That's what will get you up. If somebody is interested in you, if somebody looks at you and says, "Oh, there's an old alcoholic, there's an old guy," and written off, yeah, you're no longer human, are you? You're an alcoholic, or you're a this or a that or something else. You're no longer human. Yeah, so that I think is underpinning the whole thing. I think that's what I'm aiming at. I mean, that could be anybody, but the deal is, yeah, the guys buy the drinks, but the women have to ask the questions and show the interest and want to see the pics, and get the Google Maps link so they can see where you live, and start showing an interest. This is a problem I've got with AB. She doesn't do that. She wants to show pussy. I'm not interested in pussy. Okay, I mean I am, but not for the friendly club. Friendly club that I want is to help guys, particularly those who are on their own. I like the old guy down the road, who I buy a little bit of second-hand stuff from. 10 years he drank. Then his daughter bought him a house. It's an old house. Okay, but he's painted it up, looks great, and he drags all his stuff out. And I might buy some more stuff from him, help him along a little bit. And he's always going, oh God, never get people there, and how do I get them? He's almost out in the road. Pull over, come and buy something from him. And I look at him. Oh, he's probably in his late 60s, maybe early 70s. I thought, good on you. I'll support you because he's there. I pass him by. He has a bit of a chat to me. Why does he have a chat to me? Because he wants to sell me something. He's not doing it because he likes me or anything. I don't care. Yes, that's how we work. Yep, he's making money out of me. Not much. Oh, I just buy a bit of this and a bit of that. He's got a sandwich maker there I wouldn't mind buying. Or, something else. I don't know, I'll just throw it all in the bin at the end of it. All up is going to cost me next to nothing. But even he was interested in the friendly club. He said, I'm getting a bit interested in this, about these Asian girls. I said, well, and we started talking, and he said, the television fucks with your brain after a while. I don't know. I don't understand what he means because I don't have a TV. But, he just said, no, it just screws you up. But because he's got this little business going, a little second-hand thing, he buys all this junk. He said, this town is very hard to make a living in that way, okay? They don't spend money on anything. So he's doing it tough. All right, but he drags it all out every weekend and puts it all out and spreads it out all over the road. And people want to buy, pull over, and, and it'll build, it'll grow, they come and buy stuff from him. And he always has a chat to him about this, that, and something else. And the funny thing was, my friend here, Anna, she's a Chinese woman, lives with another guy. And she was there, and I pulled up and started talking to her. She bought me a pair of shoes, $2. She can't speak a word of English, but I didn't have the money with me. I said, I'll come back and buy them. And she just paid for them. Wow, what a stranger. But it was just, she's our age, okay? But that's what's possible. And but the guy living next door to him, the house is a shack as well, but it's just dead. And he says, he drinks. And that's what he'd be in there, just drinking all day long. Ruined, totally stuffed. But this way, all they need is a mobile phone or something. You talk to Mad AB, once a fortnight or something like that. So rather than drink it all yourself, you give her a few bucks as well. So you stop yourself drinking, and and you look at how she's living, and maybe it's a wake up call and think, well, they're still going, they're still motoring along. Maybe that helps you get up. I don't know, but the whole point is, Kurt, it's not for you. It's not for a person who's energetic, active sexually and otherwise, jobs, that sort of thing. No, it's not for those guys. It's really for people who need a shot in the arm. Anyway, it's good talking to you. I'm going to do a couple more. I'm not going to talk about the friendly club anymore. It's for today. That's enough. I'm sorry to bore you with it, but it's kind of, I'm pushing it at the moment. I think it's useful for mgtow. I think it solves problems for some guys, not for all, but for some people it does. As usual, I'll put a link in the description. If you know anybody that can use it, tell them about it, show them to them, and we'll start building it together. I think is what we can do. We can do it here, in the US, Europe, everywhere. Just shove people on. It doesn't have to be huge, but anybody you're aware of that could probably use it. Let's see if we can get it to happen. Okay, I'll talk to you later. Bye.